welcome to Macintosh Storytime. You ready? Put those hands up. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give them all a clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. All right, let's find that darn little mouse. Little Mr. Macintosh, we're going to find you. Little mouse, are you in the... I think so. No. Little mouse, are you in the... Let's think. Think hard. Send me that information. You think green? All right, let's try it. No. Little mouse, are you in the... What color are you thinking? Red? I thought maybe you were right. I thought he was hiding over there. Little mouse, are you in the... Should we check pink? We haven't had pink in a really long time. Yes, there he is. He looks like he's kind of sleeping today. Hey, Mr. Macintosh, wake up. It's story time. That's your favorite time. I have 2 stories today. 3 Little Birds and Mr. Scruff. 3 Little Birds. Three little birds sitting on a wire, chirping about the day. Red asked Yellow, "Do you want to go find the worms?" Yellow replied, "Why not?" Off they flew to find the snack, leaving Blue behind. One little bird sitting on a wire, feeling all alone. "That's not fair. They didn't ask me to go." His mood turned dark and foul. Along came 2 more little birds. Green and Violet joined Blue. 3 little birds sitting on a wire, chirping about the day. Blue still felt hurt that Red hadn't invited him along. Impulsively, he blurted out, "I heard Red say Yellow to Yellow, that Yellow was the worst at finding worms." Blue knew it was a lie, but he thought, "Red deserves it for being mean to me." Green and Violet looked at each other in surprise. Green asked Violet, "Didn't we just see Red and Yellow?" "We did," replied Violet. Green asked, "Do you think they are fighting?" "Maybe," said Violet. Violet was a bird of few words. Feeling curious, Green said, "Let's go see." Blue felt guilty for what he had done. He said something that was not true, and now it had started a rumor. He wanted to take back what he had said. He opened his beak to speak, but the words didn't come out fast enough. Green and Violet were already on their way in search of the angry birds. Once again, Blue was left behind. Flying in the sky, Green spied Orange fluttering in a bath. Green said, "Did you hear the news? Red hurt Yellow's feelings. They're not getting along." Orange looked puzzled. "That's funny. Just saw them fly by. They didn't seem upset at all." "I know for a fact they are fighting," Green answered confidently. "Blue told me." Orange decided to tag along to find out what the fuss was about. One little thing is turning out bad, isn't it? Violet saw Pink playing in a puddle. Violet stopped to share the news. "Phew!" was all Violet said. "Where?" asked Pink. "Come," answered Violet and flew away. Pink quickly followed. Now it's growing bigger and bigger. Green, Violet, Orange, and Pink all flew together in search of Red and Yellow, flapping furiously to find the bickering birds. Meanwhile, Red and Yellow were scurrying around a field, happily finding worms. With great gusto, the others landed around them. "Fight!" yelled Violet. Red and Yellow looked up. "Fight? What fight?" asked Red. "We heard you and Yellow were fighting," answered Green. Red looked at Yellow. Yellow looked at Red. They shook their heads in confusion. They're like, "We're not fighting." "We are simply looking for worms," said Yellow. "We're getting along just fine." Red looked at the group and asked, "Who told you we were fighting?" Pink said, "I heard it from Violet." Orange said, "I heard it from Green." Violet said, "I heard it from Blue." And Green said, "I heard it from Blue too." Red said, What you heard was not true." He turned to Yellow and said, "Let's go talk to Blue." Red and Yellow flew off. The cluster of birds took flight, following Red and Yellow in search of Blue. 7 little birds sitting on a wire. There was no chirping at all, each one quietly waiting to see what would happen next. Blue was the most nervous of all. "Ooh, now Red looks mad." "What did you tell Green and Violet?" demanded Red. Timidly, Blue answered, "I said that you were hunting for worms." Another lie. Ashamed, he hung his head low. Green challenged Blue. "That's not what you said." All eyes turned to Blue, waiting to hear his reply. Blue knew it was time to tell the truth. "I did tell a lie. I said you told Yellow she was the worst at finding worms. But I never said you were fighting. I think Green made that up." Green exclaimed, "What? That wasn't true. I just assumed you meant they were fighting. Didn't you think they were fighting, Violet?" Violet agreed, "Yep." Red was angry. He didn't like when people said things that weren't true. He wanted to scream at Blue. He imagined yelling at the top of his lungs, "That's not fair!" Instead, Red took a long and deep breath. He knew how important it was to be calm and talk things out. Even if Blue was wrong, Red still needed to do the right thing. "What made you say that?" he asked Blue. "Ooh, that's a good question." Embarrassed, Blue replied, "When you went with Yellow, I felt left out. I was upset. You didn't ask me to go." Red realized he was wrong not to have included Blue. "Blue, I'm sorry. I didn't think to ask you to come along." "That's all right. Red, I know you didn't mean to hurt my feelings. I was just upset, but I was wrong to lie and make up that story. I'm sorry." "Thanks, Blue. Next time, just ask to come along." 7 little birds sitting on a wire, chirping about the day, agreeing the world is better place when words are used for kindness. Never again did they lie or gossip. When the hurt feelings occurred, as hurt feelings always do, they talked out. 7 little birds sitting on a wire, enjoying the happiness friendship brings. Is that nice? So even though they both knew they had done something wrong, they just used their words to try to fix it. And they tried to think about it from somebody else's perspective, not just their own. And they knew that they could fix it and talk it out, which is really a nice way to do that. This one's called Mr. Scruff. That dog does look kind of scruffy, doesn't he? This is Polly. She belongs to Molly. Polly, Molly. I think that's a rhyme. This is Eric. He belongs to Derek. Definitely rhyming names. This is Minnie. She belongs to Minnie. But who's this? It's Mr. Scruff. Mr. Scruff. There's no one. Oh, he doesn't belong to anyone. This is Mick. He belongs to Rick. And this is Lawrence. Ooh, that's a hard name to rhyme. He belongs to Florence. But things are looking rough for poor old Mr. Scruff. Wait a minute. Who's this? It's Jim. Scruff and Jim, they don't rhyme. They seem to like each other. But Jim says, Dad, are you sure he's so big and you're so small? I can't see it working out. Not at all. He's old, says Mom, and you're so young. Surely a puppy would be much more fun. No, says Jim, he needs a home, a place to call his very own. That's what he needs, and that's enough for me and Mr. Scruff. So Polly has Molly, and Eric has Derek, and Minnie has Vinny, and Mick has Rick, and Lawrence has Florence, and now Mr. Scruff belongs to Jim. And though it doesn't rhyme, it's all worked out just fine. But wait a minute, who's this? It's Mr. Gruff. He's come to choose a dog. There's a little pup. They seem to like each other. I'm so big and you're so small. But that doesn't matter, not at all. Mr. Scruff is happy. It's the perfect dog for him. Can you guess the puppy's name? Well, of course, it's Tim. Maybe they got mixed up. I hope not. But the names don't have to rhyme, do they? All right. You ready to help me with Tiny Tim? There was a little turtle. His name was Tiny Tim. We put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. But he drank up all the water and he ate up all the soap. Oh, yuck. And now he's got a bubble stuck in his throat. Bubble, 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 pop! Whoa, good pop. Ready for popcorn? Popcorn, popcorn, put it in the pan, put it in the pan. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, until it pops. Better do that one more time. Do you have your popcorn in your hand? Popcorn, popcorn, put it in the pan, put it in the pan. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, until it pops. All right. I think we should do elevator today, too. Oh, the city is great and the city is grand. There are lots of tall buildings on a little piece of land. We live way up on the 57th floor. And this is what we do when we open the door. We ride the elevator up, ride the elevator down, ride the elevator up, ride the elevator down, ride the elevator up, ride the elevator down, and we all turn around. All right, you ready? This is Speedy. I bet you guys can't keep up with me, can you? Oh, we'll see. Oh, the city is great and the city is grand. There are lots of tall buildings on a little piece of land. We live way up on the 57th floor. And this is what we do when we open the door. We ride the elevator up, ride the elevator down, ride the elevator up, ride the elevator down, ride the elevator up, ride the elevator down, and we all turn around. Whew! All right, let's wash our hands. Wash, wash, wash our hands, wash them here and there. Wash them left and wash them right. Wash them everywhere. Wash, wash, wash our hands. 20 seconds now. 20 seconds will clean your hands. Wash them many times. All right, I'll see you next time.